Morning. All right, good morning everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. We are just getting ready to start a virtual keeper tour for you this morning. Wanted to start this up and make sure that there was enough time for you guys to join in, share this, notify other people that we are live. So I'm very, very excited. We have a brand new guide for you today that we haven't had so far since we've started these live tours. So every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, traditionally, we used to always offer a keeper tour and a feeding tour. And unfortunately, due to COVID-19, on March 16th, we completely closed to the public. And we've lost like a third of our revenue without giving the tours. So donations have been super, super important. So we wanted to start bringing these types of tours to you virtually. So today, Lauren Buckingham, we call her Lauren B because there is a Lauren G here as well. So she is just getting ready at the cabin. We had Rebecca bring us out some more supplies and some tongs because we're going to do operant with a cat you haven't seen do operant. So want to make sure we're all ready. Yay, Lauren! We have arrived. So Lauren is going to be your guide. Jenny is going to be our backup. She'll be recording everything Lauren does and hands out. Yay! So who are we starting with? Oh, he's ready.
So we're going to start with Shiloh. Do some operant with him, and he has the best noises.
He does.
So I thought, why not? That'd be a good way. Oh, hi, are you ready?
He's so ready. All right. So we're going to do operant conditioning with Shiloh Bobcat. I'm not going to do a lot of talking because you got to hear his noises. It's all right, honey. Here, I'll back up. He's like, what's going on? Thank you, Jan, for the donation. Thank you, Teresa. That was very good. He had to test you a little bit there in the beginning, but he did good. They do.
Like to test their limits.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's very easy for them to train us. So we have to kind of be on it and not let them not let them do that. So he was a good boy.
Yeah, yeah.
And Marie has actually done wonders with him.
Big time.
From Marie, who's one of our master keepers, has been working with him now, what, 2 months?
I think so, yeah.
And she has done wonders. He's definitely a lot less swatty, a lot less grabby, a lot more responsive, which is really what we want with the cats for offering. You saw how easy it was to move them about the enclosure. That really is ideal to allow the vets to be able to see them walking, see if they have any ailments or injuries. Also getting them into lockout is ideal to be able to see their eyes, their ears, kind of their whole body. So yeah, he was a good boy.
You did good. Here, let's get a close-up, sir.
Say I did so good.
You did good.
So I'm not sure if you guys know this, but Lauren and I are both on the Operant Conditioning Committee. So we evaluate these cats all the time. We try to work with a lot of them. We also assign them to specific keepers. And so when Shiloh came in just last September, he was very kind of out of control, very handsy, very Bobcat, yeah. So Marie has been working with him for a couple months now, and he's already just changed so much. So
You did so good. I'm very impressed.
thanks, Diane, for the donation. All right. Oh. That's a new place to see him hang out.
Yeah, right? He's normally in the branch.
Yeah. Is that a new spot for you? I kind of love it. Oh, he's on the shelf.
Yeah.
Good boy. That's the whole reason they put that shelf there for you.
He's like, oh, now busted.
Oh, for heaven's sake, sir. All right, we're leaving ya.
That was adorable.
No, that was adorable, and I've never...
It looked like he was floating.
I've never actually seen him lay on that shelf, so that was awesome. So if you guys are having any difficulty hearing, we'll try to repeat what we're saying. Also, most people that say they can't hear, they do a little better watching these if they use headphones or earbuds. There's a lot of extra noise here as far as birds and golf carts and radios and all of that. So thanks, Carole, for the donation. Sioux and Lakota?
Yeah, I think we can actually try see if Purrfection's out.
Perfect.
Go for a sickle and then head back to Sioux.
Okay, awesome. Oh, thank you. She brought me a water. All right, let's see if we can curve around here. So Lauren Buckingham is a staff member here. She's also a rehab keeper, a meds keeper, a coordinator, and she is the one that does all of the research for all of the conservation efforts that we contribute to. So she is a world of knowledge. She was also a level 5 intern that became a staff member. So she had put in 2 years here before getting a job. And so Jenny is recording everything that Lauren hands out. So she'll write down the cat's name, exactly what we're giving the cat, and then how the cat reacts.
So I'm actually going to do Sumiko first.
Okay.
So I don't get the sickle.
Perfect. That sounds good. All right. Sorry I haven't been able to thank each of you for donating, but the 9 of you that have donated so far, thank you very much. So how many years total have you been out here, Lauren? I just gave them your resume, but...
I have been here now 7 years.
7 years, that's what I thought.
I started in March of 2013.
Wow.
I was a little intern.
That makes sense then, because we came here in 2015, and I think you just become a staff member after being a level 5. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, hi, Sue. It's just fun stuff. We'll stay back here.
Cute.
So the good thing about Enrichment is, especially with paper products, we know that the cats are just going to go find it later. So if you have a terribly awful throw, like I just did then, it's all good, because they can go find it.
I was gonna say, a lot of times he's in that little spot. Not? Whoa. Oh, there he is. Oh, hi. He's marching over. Like, what'd you bring me? This is Lakota Bobcat. What are you getting? Oh, boy. So the tubes had Axe body spray on them.
Oh boy.
Which he's a fan.
He's usually okay.
Okay, yeah, I zoomed in from here. I didn't want to freak him out.
Do that.
Yeah, I didn't want to freak him out. These two Bobs really do love their enrichment. Sioux is definitely more reserved than he is still, but they do both really enjoy it. So he got a paper towel tube that had Axe body spray on it, and then Sioux got a paper bag that had an assortment. I think I put a bunch of random things in bags, so it's either cinnamon and catnip, or pumpkin pie spice and catnip, or parsley or something.
Is that the best thing ever? It's very flat.
It's very flat. It's gonna be very flat and drooly soon.
But you're gonna smell great.
So we log everything we hand out to the cats for a few reasons. It goes into a computer system where our vets and all of our staff members can keep an eye on what the cats are getting, what they really like, and if they were to ever get sick or have an issue, we can quickly look and see, well, what were they given in the last few days. There's also, Lauren can tell you about the naughty list.
Yeah. So we actually have a list of cats who cannot get certain forms of enrichment. We actually have cats who unfortunately like to eat paper products and tubes. So of course that is something that can cause an obstruction. It can be something that could, you know, potentially require surgery down the line if they were to ingest too much of it. We don't want to risk that. We don't want to risk their health. So at that point we have a list of cats that we just avoid giving them that item. We have plenty of other things that we can give them. Sickles, that is just the blood runoff from their meat that we freeze with water, or chicken sickles, which is a similar thing, which is just chicken with water frozen. Those are pretty safe for everybody. You know, we also have seasonal enrichment, so we'll give them pumpkins or watermelons, or, you know, we just come up with new ideas. We've had cats before that love pineapple tops, so that was quite a fun one. We also have dog fennel, which is just like a plant that grows around here, so some of them really love that. So just because they can't have one form of enrichment doesn't mean that they don't get others. It just means obviously that we have to be more aware of what we're giving to them to keep them safe and make sure that they still have fun.
Yeah.
You killed it, sir.
That was very fun.
It was very flat.
Good job, sir.
And then for these guys, because they are on quarantine, we always make sure that we switch out our gloves anytime we give them enrichment. Just, you know, because we don't want to cross-contaminate with any of the other cats or any of the other enclosures. So yeah.
She's like, I'll get mine later, thanks.
She's like, it did not land by my feet, and therefore I do not want it.
Yep, that's too much effort right after breakfast.
No, that was my fault. Terrible throw, I'm very sorry.
Well, 2x4 wire is so hard to like do anything with. Let's see, where's she at?
Do you want to go see her and I'll come?
Yep, I'll find her.
I'm gonna grab new gloves.
Okay, so Sioux and Lakota do have a, well, I think it's more Lakota, but Sioux has been exposed to it, but I forget the exact reason. I'm so sorry I don't have that as far as why they are on official quarantine, but it is something that could be contagious to the other cats, so they are in a special enclosure that is quarantined all the time. Thank you so much for all the comments. This is Purrfection. She is a 24-year-old Ocelot.
She's gonna get a sickle if you want it. Gonna get a sickle?
If you guys have just joined in, we've seen Shiloh Bobcat and Sioux and Lakota Bobcat, and now we're here with Purrfection.
Did you see what she just got? She's ready.
I don't want to stand over there and her think I have something instead.
You better wake up. You can't come down that way.
She has a like a spiral staircase. There we go.
She saw it hit the ground. Going, going, going. All the way around.
There you go. I love how she gets more and more growly towards the bottom. She's like, all right, I'm close, but.
There we go. You only got like one more step. Not that way. There we go. Hi. It's not me. She's got the good stuff. Come on. You're so close, honey.
What if I put a chicken on it?
Oh, got a little bit of chicken? Here, I'm coming this way, so you have to look this way. There we go. You're so close, honey buns.
She just does not want to do that last step.
Yeah, the ground's wet. Yuck.
I know. There we go.
Far too far.
It was just.
It's too far.
People were asking, and I totally blanked. What's the exact reason that Sioux and Lakota are quarantined?
So
Was it the skin condition,
no,
or?
he has, I think, a form of herpes in his mouth.
That's what it was. The black spots in his mouth. Okay,
So,
now I remember.
When we did a veterinary exam on him, we found that he had like some, not sores, but like something in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And so obviously, because she lives with him, she's also quarantined.
Right.
And then for them, we don't use sticks that we use for them or anybody else. They have their own stuff for all of their cleaning supplies. They have their own tools.
Right.
That was a lot of effort. I hope you enjoy every ounce of that, lady. So she got a blood sickle.
She's one of my favorites.
Yeah,
She's one of everybody's favorites.
she's magical. She really is.
like a unicorn.
When we were in Belize last year, that's all I wanted to see was an ocelot. They had said they had a male around property a lot of the time, but we never did see one. Yeah, the thing about ocelots, they do say that their urine is extremely strong, and that's because they're native to like rainforest areas, and in order to mark their territory, which all cats pee on everything to mark their territory, it has to be pretty strong.
Will you get her Grace?
I had just missed Grace. No,
So
I got to see Nirvana, but yeah.
Yeah, we used to, when I first started, we used to have an ocelot called Grace, who actually lived right behind us where Tat is now.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the trees in there was just black
Ew.
from the pee.
I bet.
And it was quite the scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people that think these could be a house pet are just insane.
Yeah. It's bad enough when your house cat has an accident, let alone one of these guys.
Yeah.
But But from reading up about them, I guess one of the reasons that it's so strong is because of where they live. It's so that it doesn't get washed away in like the rain of the rainforest or whatever else, so that they can mark their territory and bye.
Where are you going? She's like,
Well done.
you're so perfect. Whoop. Oh.
So I think we should go give some snacks to Duchess.
Yeah, let's do that for sure.
See the ladies.
Yep, back up on the platform. You being grumblies? Yep. You can have some more treats. She's like, I'll never turn down treats.
So typically for cats that are this kind of age, we don't ask them to do anything more than just give them treats.
Yeah. Just getting them to come over or come closer is really the most important thing.
Oh, it's because I'm here. It's because I'm here. The stabilizer's like, no.
Oh no, that's
Good,
hilarious. Oh boy, well, we'll see how this is gonna go. Wonder if it's so hot today that I'm wondering if that's... Whoop. Okay, let's see. We'll try this again. So I guess we should tell everybody that story. So, so when I was in Belize last year, I was gone for like a week or so. And of course it was the week that Aria showed up, but we weren't filming her. And the wildlife way station cats showed up. And we had a rehab thing going on too, didn't we, with Malachite? So Lauren was my backup for lives that week. And every time she tried to use my stabilizer, it just broke.
Spin. So I don't know if any of you guys remember the live, but it was basically me holding a camera and everybody's view was like this. But, I think it was also like the wrong way up.
I think it was like upside down or something.
Never again.
So now that we're in the presence of Lauren, I think we're going to have stabilizer malfunctions. Thank you so much to everybody who is donating. Just love Lauren. I apologize if you guys can't hear. She always cracks up. She's like, well, I'm British, so no one can understand what I'm saying, but she's amazing. So hopefully you'll be able to hear it. And I know we were doing closed captioning for a while. I hopefully will get that back up and rolling. That really does help a lot. So not only are we wearing masks, which makes it really difficult to hear, but you can't even read lips when, you know, your face is covered like this, so.
Yeah, she's gonna get just some snacks. I'm not sure why she's in the roof section.
Yeah, I saw that earlier too. I think maybe it's just to wash her water bowl that's out there, but I could be wrong.
We're just gonna do a couple pieces with her.
Okay.
So Wednesday she was in heat, so this could not.
Yeah, that's true too. she was very uninterested in her watermelon and everything else.
Oh, hi!
This is Duchess Tiger. Well, that's a good sign.
Down.
Yep, I did. This is all my fault. So she was in heat last week, so all she wanted to do was rub and ignore everything we were trying to give her, and she's got to try to get her attention again. It's interesting, each cat acts a little different when they're in heat. Aria flat out will not eat. With Duchess, when she's in heat, she'll eat, but she does it in a kind of a weird way. Where are you going? Noise she's making is a chuff. It's like a tiger hello. All right, we're interested in me now, and I don't have anything to give you, so. Yeah, we'll quit this session.
So, I know you guys probably know this, but typically with Operant, if they don't want to participate, that's absolutely fine. We're not going to force them to do anything they don't want to do. So with her, it's not going to teach her anything, just to keep treating her for following her around.
Right.
We'll just call it a day and let her do whatever.
Yeah, continue her rubbing and rolling.
So we can move on.
I know, every one of them's given us difficulty. I know, I laugh. I'm just like, that's...
They're being so naughty. It's like, okay, fine.
Who do you want
Should we head out
next?
and see Aries?
Yes, let's definitely go see Aries. We've had a few people asking about him already. All right, we're gonna go see Aries Cougar.
So we're actually just going to give her
Yes. So Aries is going to get some scratches from Lauren today, and we'll tell you a little bit about their you naughty girl. So you guys know that Aries has been very picky recently as far as eating or taking meds. He is eating and taking meds. It's just not when we, initially go out to do it. So what we have in store for him today is just some scratches. So I'll let Lauren tell you a little bit more about the scratch program that we have here, why we do it, and which types of cats we work with for that. You can do that, yeah, or if you had sickles for any of the Servals, or yeah, I mean, we'll get to Aries, so yeah. So we will be heading to Aries, but I think we might make a couple stops along the way. We might do some enrichment for Flint and Nabisco on Funcation, and possibly some sickles for some of the Servals along the way. We have already seen Shiloh, Sioux and Lakota, Purrfection, and Duchess Tiger. I'm so excited! Look at this! This is the start of Smalls' new playground. I have before photos and during photos. So excited. Hopefully it'll be done or mostly done this week. So yay! You guys all helped make that possible. Kelowna and Dryden will also be getting some new platforms, thanks to the fundraiser that you all contributed to. So thank you so much. All right, Hutchkins.
Okay, which time is he doing? So he's going to get a blood signal.
He likes to hang out in the back. I think he's always like being nosy with Nala and
Lady friend.
yeah, with Alethea. He's such a ladies' man. He loved Ginger too. Hutch, Hutch.
I feel like we're going to go that way and go pop it.
Yeah.
Hutch, it's something you can eat.
That's the thing he likes the most. Yeah, he's usually in one of these back bubbles. He blends in so well. I've walked right past him before.
Hutch! Where's you at?
He's got such a large enclosure now.
Hutchkins!
boy.
Here's your hat.
Usually he says something by now.
Hutch, Hutch.
Okay. I'm like, thank goodness for this staircase.
We would have been wandering around.
What are you doing in there? You better come get this sickle. You better come get this sickle. You don't like sickles no more? That's crazy talk. Yeah. He thought about it.
It's okay.
Mister, no sickle for you.
Looks weirded out by something.
Yeah, maybe it's just because they're cleaning over here.
Well, enjoy.
Good one to Mauser. I don't know if he eats sickles.
I don't know if he does either. I know he likes paper stuff, but I've never done a sickle with him.
We're not interested. Okay.
Come on, go boy.
We tried. Follow your nose.
That's amazing camouflage right there.
Yeah, I know. He's gonna spring out and get it.
I see you sniffing. You better get it. Mouser. Tiny kitten sickle? What do you think? This is Mouser. Looks like he just got something yummy because he's grooming. Did you just finish breakfast?
Everybody eats between 8 and 9 a.m., so it's only 10:30, so a lot of them are still totally full from breakfast.
You gonna get something fun?
Oh,
Tiny kitten sickle?
oh.
Yummy, yummy. Perfect. That'll be good for extra hydration.
Good boy. Oh, Hutch, it's over there.
Did he fall? He's over here now.
He's now behind us.
Sir,
Look over there.
you gotta go back to where it was, Huey.
Oh.
No.
He's like, no, you can just hand me another one. Good job, little boy.
So Mouser's a Savannah cat, and you just saw Hutch, and he's an African Serval. Well, that's good to know. I didn't know if he liked sickles or not.
Me either. But there you go. I feel like we learn something new every day
Mm-hmm.
with these kids.
Yeah, the one that surprised me the most was we threw, I think, just loose parsley on the ground for Flint, and he went nuts. Like,
Oh,
I've
really?
never seen a cat go so nuts over parsley, and I was like, wow. So we're constantly trying new things, like Lauren mentioned earlier, and recording what they like and don't like, but they're cats, so they might not have liked it one day, and they love it the next.
And everything that we do try with them, it's always run through the vets first. We never just give them anything willy-nilly.
Right.
We always make sure that it's something that's safe for them. If they were to ingest any of it, it wouldn't do them any harm.
That grass gets ya.
I think it was a fly.
Oh.
Scary fly. But yeah, I know that all of the paper mache and all of the tissue paper and everything, the glue that we use is all kid-friendly.
Right, like
pet-friendly,
non-toxic.
and non-toxic.
Yeah.
You want to keep them safe.
Loving the sickle.
Yeah.
Well, should we go see what the rowdy boys might be up to? Thank you, Joy, and the other 16 people that have donated so far today. 100% of your donations goes to the care of the cats, and with us being closed to the public, that is absolutely imperative right now. I know.
Hutch, I'm sad that you missed your sickle.
lately. Oh, the stabilizer's got a mind of its own today. Just getting gloves on like wet, sweaty hands is impossible, yeah. So she has to change gloves between sickles and like paper enrichment because we'd never want to have the blood or the meat like juice on the paper because that would just encourage them to eat it. So yeah. And in the middle of summer in Florida, it's about impossible. Putting on, yeah. So Manny's pool project got pushed back because they will be off property for a little while, and we've got so many other projects in the works as well. So it's happening, but it's not happening probably this month.
Oh, there's the rowdies. At least one of them. There's a Flint. Oh, it looked like he was getting ready. Where's Nabisco? Probably totally asleep somewhere.
He like can't hear very well, so I doubt he'll hear us yelling for him.
What is this?
Eddie?
That was a good throw.
I had to redeem myself.
Oh, there's Biscuit. He's actually up and moving. He's way in the background.
Nabisco!
He is way in the back, but he is moving. Flint is the one, the little shadow you see.
So is Flint. Oh, you better check it out.
Hi, good boy.
So these guys are in Funcation. It's 22,000 square feet. They'll be here for a month.
Hi, sir. Come on over.
He's just on his own agenda right now, and they only want to play with each other. They're like, we don't need that toy. We have each other.
Fine.
Ooh.
Good boy.
What'd you get?
You can see?
We left 2 things for you.
You right there. You gonna get it? Oh, yeah. Oh, drive.
Just to drive it. Yeah, go get the other one. Nope.
Just getting his steps in.
You better get that toy.
And sometimes it's just the keepers or the enrichment.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's nothing better than you give them something, they seem to have ignored it. You come back 10 minutes later and it's everywhere.
It's like completely destroyed, yeah.
And that's fine. You know, we don't give it them to entertain us, it's to entertain them. Yeah. So, on their own time.
You been exploring?
He definitely looks like he's been exploring. Look at Flint over there stalking him.
You guys are ridiculous. Perfect little match made in heaven.
Yeah, that looked very mischievous for a minute.
That's not very nice.
What are you doing? I'm sorry. I disrupted.
I feel like each time I see them do that, it's always the opposite one instigating. Like they both equally, like Flint's the bratty little brother and then Nabisco's like the older big brother, and they're always, someone's always picking on the other. Oh boy.
It's just so nice to see them having fun.
Yeah.
Together.
Yeah.
Little boys.
All right.
Aries.
All right. Oh, it's super hot. Just melting.
We also take a sickle for Jinx.
Mm-hmm. Actually, do you want to just walk? Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, who are we going to now? So we're going to give Jinx a sickle and then a scratch.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, it's got such a big enclosure. I feel like he does like to hang out. Oh, there he is. Perfect. It's like I feel like during breakfast time he is over here more. The rest of the day he's on the other side. So we're gonna circle back to him in just a second. So we're gonna give Jinx a sickle. I loved the day we put the watermelon in for him. Nobody, like, they all thought he was in that den over there and he like popped up from behind this log. It was like you just never even saw him. He probably really is in the den this time. Yep, we handed out all the watermelons last week. Half of his is still laying there. He like quite literally ate half of his watermelon. You can see it right there. So, gotta find him. Oh! Oh my! You're covered in sand, sir. Hi! You better come see this. Got blood sickle.
Yummy, yummy.
Yep, like with all enrichment, the watermelons were a big hit for some and others just kind of ignored them. So and that changes from year to year too.
Cat is a cat. They do what they want.
Is Jinx a sickle cat? Like a daily sickle cat? I don't think he's on the list. I think he gets one anyway, but he's...
Yeah, I think typically for any of the older cats, we just try and give them because it's good for water intake.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the cats don't drink a bunch, so especially when it's hot, it's good to just give them an additional hydration boost.
Mm-hmm.
And he likes them.
Yep.
So.
He almost never turns down a sickle. You are just covered in sand, sir. I can picture that he was like upside down in there.
Probably.
We believe he's about 21 years old. When you rescue, you don't always get real or good information.
Good job, buddy. You could flip it up so you don't have to chase it.
I also love his single white whisker.
Me too. Me too.
That's okay.
I like that he's not a biter. I
Yeah.
always like,
Sunburst.
yeah, it hurts my whole head when I hear them bite into ice like that.
Very dusty. Should we go see your other good boy neighbor? Keep giving him pep talks, buddy.
Hopefully he'll come over.
Yeah. Oh, look at Flint. He's always in pounce mode. Like, that's the only posture I see him in anymore.
It's nice that they're enjoying the space, though.
Me, yes, yes. 90% of the bobcats that go out there, they hang out in the back unless it's time to eat.
Yep. Or under the platform.
Yep. I quite like seeing like Ginger and like Zucari out there when they would actually run around. It's pretty amazing to see a Serval get to run.
So for Aries, if you guys haven't seen before, we just have one of our
Scratchers.
Scratchers.
Yep.
Typically for the cats that we use these for, it's older cats if they have mats that they can't get to. If they have, you know, arthritis, for a lot of the cats it's difficult for them to groom, so we kind of just give them a helping hand. Not everybody likes it, which again is totally fine. So sometimes we'll give them a sickle or something to occupy them whilst we use the scratcher. Yeah, Aries likes it, so
Yep.
he's not feeling food so much at the minute, so this is just another way to give him a bit of enrichment.
Yep. Plus he is fully declawed, so any of the declawed cats on property are part of the scratch program if they will allow it. You guys have seen like poor Chaos Carole. She is finally allowing people to do it a little bit. Whoa.
Just some scratches? Hi.
And he may not because it's super hot
It's
this
super
morning.
hot, and he's in a nice cool place.
He is.
Come here, good boy. Hi, sir. He's like,
like,
I don't know. Can you
yeah.
reach me from here?
Oh, good Purrin.
Yeah, he's been a little less interested in food or snacks, even Sickle's not super interested. He is taking his meds and eating. He's just doing it a little bit throughout the day versus like when we first initially come out sometimes, but
Yeah, I think he's definitely a lot happier back outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, for a lot of the cats, when we have to take them indoors, you know, it's not very natural for them, and they kind of get stressed about it. So the least time we can keep them in there as possible is best. You know, we want them to be outside and to enjoy, you know, the sun and their natural enclosures. So.
and he's still all over this enclosure.
He
Like
is.
he's
very
still
active.
moving around a whole lot. I know, we're so handsome.
You want to come see? See some scratches?
I know Angie gave him some scratches this morning.
Good.
So he's all scratched out.
All scratched out. It's just time for that 20-hour cat nap.
Jealous.
All right,
Well, we
so we were gonna see Miss Nikki next.
Yep.
Still?
Here's
Okay.
Nikki, special request from Robin.
Yes.
I'm sure is watching.
So we'll go see Nikita. She's our only lion. And then I know we're gonna see Jasmine Tiger for sure. That's probably where let's see what time it is here. Yeah, probably where we'll wrap up.
Did you want to try giving Max some treats too? We can do 2 quick.
Oh, sure, yeah.
We could just stay out here for like 4 hours.
I mean, we can. I don't think anyone's gonna complain about it. We can go until my phone just dies.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. That'd be amazing. That'd be a good spot for the iPhone 11 Pro Max.
Yeah, right? Just some advertising. Right there.
Get a sponsorship.
So yeah, we can do Nikki, Max, Jasmine.
Perfect. Yep. All right.
For the Jinx. Jinx loves the circle. She's taking a nap.
Yeah. Still purring like crazy, but
I also have some extra chicken we can give to Nikki once in a while.
okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you very much to the 17 of you that have donated, and I really appreciate it. It never shows me during a live how many people have shared this. But the more of you that share this onto your own wall on Facebook, the more people we get to reach and help spread our mission here at Big Cat Rescue.
Here she is.
A couple pieces of meat, and we don't want to give it too much.
Yeah, we're always watching Nikki's weight.
Do you mind bringing the tube? I don't know. Rather this one? Yes. Hi, Lady Lion.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Hi, sweet girl.
Whoa, whoa.
Good job.
Ooh.
Good job. You get a tube also?
So you can see she removed her gloves so that the meat juice isn't on there.
And she gets a tube.
Oh,
She's like, I'll take water instead.
yes, longest drink in history. So each one of these squares on her enclosure are 4 inches, so 4 by 4. So you can always count those to see roughly about how tall she is. She's very big. We're super lucky that she does drink so much water on her own.
Longest drinks in history. Little lion. Oh, good job, lady.
Yeah, so much water.
No delivery from Robin.
I'm pretty sure I saw Robin on here earlier, but
She said she'd be watching.
okay. Here's another shot of her from a distance. She's very big. Yeah, Nikita is yet another cat that had been declawed. She is part of the scratch program as well. A lot of times she does her own scratching though. She spends a lot of time rubbing the side of the enclosure, which helps get a lot of her mats off.
So, Maxie, we're gonna go see Max Tiger, and then we're gonna end with Jasmine, which is one of Lauren's favorite cats, so lots to spoil her with. Yes, she will get a bath. I'm sure she's waiting for it.
So I did get a message yesterday from Randall about the cameras, and he said that he had some issues that popped up last week that kept him from being able to get the cameras back up and rolling, but he was hoping to get on property here today. So we will see. I know you guys are dying to be able to watch Flint and Nabisco on Funcation and Nikita on her camera.
Oh, there's a Maxie under his platform.
Park right over here. I don't know technically who's Lauren's scratch cat. It was Sundari for several years. Unfortunately, she has passed away since then, so I don't know. Yeah, he's under that platform. Oh, you're fine. I figured we'd at least come locate him. He can be hard to get situated also.
Kimba's right behind if you want to come up with me.
Okay. Don't think anyone will be upset about that either. Do you have anybody currently that you're scratching, like regularly?
No. So, just gonna depress everybody for a second. No, after Sunny passed, that was like my cat, my scratch cat.
Yeah.
So, actually for the first time a couple of days ago, I was scratching areas in the hospital, and it twigged that that was the first time I'd scratched a cat since Sunny.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, it just, I don't know.
It's hard to move past that, yeah.
But I'll get there.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, we came right over. Sort of, or we're being elusive. This is Max Tiger. He's so goofy. Oh, nope, I'm a running. He's been such a weirdo in the mornings. We're going. Yeah, let's go see Kimba.
That's okay.
That's so silly. Let me grab this real quick. He has been, I know, he has been finicky with breakfast. I don't think Kimba's gonna turn you down though. Very gentle. So this is Kimba Tiger. Kimba came in with Max and Simba. Yeah, he's really bad about doing downs when you ask him, when you don't ask him to.
You killing it?
Yep, gotta kill it and take it to go. It's like he just walked away with like a giant piece of red. And it's These cats are cracking me up. It's like they're so out of practice for like the keeper tour. He's like, I'll eat this one in private over here. Chaos is currently being scratched by Keeper Candy, and I have Cyrus. I had actually started working with Cyrus before losing Tiger Lily, so that when I experienced that loss, it wouldn't break me as bad. But I won't use her scratcher on anyone else. We were just talking about that. Lauren has Sunny's scratcher in her office, and I have Lily's, and they won't be used on anyone else. It's like that memento. He is really funny. He's doing really well though. He takes it to the same place every time. Oh my god. It's like his secret stash spot. Yeah, Lauren and I both work with Kimba pretty frequently, so he's come a long way. Good job. All done. So perfect. He is so smart. Well, I'm loving his development and all of his vocalizations now, like all the honking and the moaning and groaning. And of course I do hear, anytime I hear a really loud roar, I know it's from him now more than it was always like, oh, that's just Amanda. But now you have to really think about what section you heard it from because it's probably Kimba.
Well, and it's funny the people that he does that to.
Yeah.
Because I know
Dylan and Mark. Mark gets roared at constantly. It's got to be like I think a dark-haired like guy thing.
Make Mark dye his hair.
Well, he's grown it all crazy, so.
Make him do a blonde and see if it still happens.
All right, Miss Jasmine.
Thank you very much to everybody who has donated. I can't really tell, but I haven't gotten a warning.
Okay. I still have a couple pieces of meat, so we can try Sapphire.
Yeah, and then end with Jasmine? Yeah, perfect.
Keep again.
Yes. I promise we're coming back to Jasmine, but she's still got some operant meat, so she is gonna go try to show you guys Sapphire. Sorry we lost, I think, a bit of connection back there. That zone right there around Max Tiger, every single time we just totally lose reception for some reason, and nothing I can do about it. But thanks to everybody who hung in there. And I really, really appreciate everybody sharing this, everybody helping answer questions. Please go read about each of our cats at bigcatrescue.org/catbio.
Where is there a Sapphire?
Thanks. Yeah. Once her morning stare down is over.
Oh, there she is. She heard some ruckus. Hi, babe.
I know, I'll stay back. You love to jump at me. It's a real fun game.
Sapphire.
Nope.
Sapphire.
So when we come out and work with the cats that are not technically our assigned cats as the operant committee, we are able to assess what they still need work on.
Sapphire. Sapphire.
Yeah, she's like, but you left all the meat right here. There's an imaginary wall there. Can't you see it?
I don't know how. Sapphire.
Tricky to get her around that corner. There you go.
Good job. Oh, that's a lot of moaning. That took so much effort. Good job, lady. Ooh.
Stay here. Try one more time.
Try it down.
Sapphire. Down. I don't know how.
No. So you saw when she stuck her paw out that Lauren was not going to treat her right away. So she kind of had to reset for a minute and then give her a new command and then treat her. We try not to treat them when they're doing something like, you know, jumping up or sticking their paws out or any of that kind of stuff. Of course, we never reprimand them either, but they just...
never tell them no.
Right. Yeah, she didn't do too bad. She wasn't jumping. Yeah.
And then she was like, Anna.
Yeah, she got her head like down there and then was like, paw?
It always amazes me that they can fit the...
I agree. Through a 4x4, yep.
So that's one thing whenever we do big cat training, I always say to people, like, be aware that they can fit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem possible, but they can do it. All right. So we'll circle back around and we'll head to our last cat. Oop, just lost my radio. Yeah, you always expect smaller cats, leopards and smaller, and even Manny, to stick their paws out the side. You don't expect it from the tigers because they generally don't, but as she just showed you, they can.
Miss Jasmine. You can get showers? Yeah. Hi. Ooh, your girl's here to give you a shower. Be fun. Let's see where I can go here.
So Jasmine absolutely loves water, loves to get sprayed by the hose.
Oh boy,
She does have a swimming pool, but this is not, yeah, this is way more fun. I think her swimming pool's more for just like eating food in it. She has started occasionally hoarding pieces of like red or like a turkey drum or something like that, and she puts it in her den, and then like midday you'll see her in her pool eating it. It's so gross. Yes, exactly. She needs a secondary person fanning her. I'm gonna come around you and see if I can get her face.
Is that fun?
Oh, it's super fun.
Gotta make sure you grow nice and big.
Yeah. So this is another example of what Lauren was talking about earlier, where we're always trying to find new and unique ways to enrich them and just kind of give them a better quality of life, because at the end of the day, in all reality, these cats have to live the rest of their lives in cages. And so, you know, our goal here at Big Cat is to end that practice where they're not born for life in prison, essentially. So just trying to find good ways for not only the cats but also the keepers to you know, bond with each other and give them the best life.
I think as, you know, coordinators and stuff, it's always finding ways to make the cats comfortable within the system.
Yes.
So that we can get a good look at them. Obviously we're no contact, so we never touch them, we never go in with them. So it's finding something that relaxes them, that they enjoy, that gives us the ability to take a look at them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, many of our cats live into their 20s here, and so we have a geriatric population, and so we hand out meds twice a day, and we're constantly adjusting their diets, and, you know, we're observing them basically from the time we come in till the time we leave, multiple people see them. And so it's a community of us all communicating and making sure that everybody's acting normal and looking good. And so like Lauren said, any way that you can get them to immediately come to the side to say hello to you, that's how you get, you know, that good observation in. See, very sweet. There's several other cats that do like this at this point. I know Kimba is actually a fan. Priya likes it, yep.
She'll actually lay on her back and show you her belly. It's completely black. I tried it with Sapphire one time. She was...
Yeah, that's how Duchess was with me. Yeah, she didn't get mad, but she wasn't like loving it like this.
And again, you know, if they don't enjoy it, we're not going to force it on them.
Exactly.
We'll just find other things that they enjoy and other things that, you know, is fun for them. I don't think Amanda's a fan.
I don't think so either. I don't think Kali is either. No. But Kali really likes it if you hose down her sandy area under her platform, and then she'll lay in and it's nice and cool at that point. So yeah, we're always finding different ways to bond with them and make sure they're comfortable.
Yeah. And honestly, like, it's sometimes nice just to have 20 minutes to forget about everything else.
Mm-hmm. Water your tiger. And you can see too, it helps her like promote grooming too, because she keeps kind of grooming her legs and kind of licking the water off too. So
I would not recommend this with your cat.
no.
Do not try to hose your cats. They will probably not enjoy it.
Well,
I know Mac used to like it.
yes, yeah, which was, I thought, really rare for a cougar. I know out of our small guys that Zucari doesn't mind the hose, Flint doesn't mind the hose.
I think they want to play with it though.
Yes. Yeah, they don't want to actually be sprayed. They want to swat it. Same thing with Hutch, but Hutch has that knee like displacement issue that freaks me out when we make him run around too much. So it's really cute, but it's also like, no, stop running.
I know, I hope everybody had fun.
Yeah, thank you so much, Lauren. I'm really, really glad you signed up to do this. And yeah, and thank you to everybody that has donated. And Lauren, actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lauren does our 360 videos. So if you want to plug the Facebook or the YouTube for any of that.
Yeah, so Facebook is 360 Tigers, and then we also have our 360 YouTube channel. So go check it out. I also post a lot of the 3D videos on our main page.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Aston posts on Tuesdays, I post on Fridays. And we're just trying to build another immersive way for people to see these animals without actually having to see them in person.
Mm-hmm.
You know, one of the most common things we hear is, oh, well, if I don't see it in person, or if my kids don't see it in person, they're never going to connect with it.
Right.
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's ever seen a dinosaur. So, you know,
But we all knew everything about them as children. Yeah.
and kids are obsessed with them. So if we can give them these headsets, kids love technology, people
Yeah.
love technology. And honestly, it is like you are right where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
The camera that we use films everything. So it's kind of a good experience.
She's like, I'll take drink now. Oh, well, thank you so much to everybody who joined today. Thanks to everybody helping out in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It'll post automatically at dailybigcat.com. So if you missed it from the beginning, you can rewatch it there. There's a Q&A with Brittany playlist. That's where these go. It's also where you're going to find all the home tours as well. And thank you guys so much for all the donations. And thanks, Lauren. Thanks, Jenny. Appreciate ya.